Get ready, the action starts now. This is Halliburton Sports.
Welcome to this edition of Halliburton Sports. I'm Michael Smith. Today, we are going to take a look at football. They say the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, but these three fruits roll down different hills entirely.
Three sports, three cultures, one shared obsession with an inflated object, divided by an ocean, a common language,
and the definition of the word tackle. We gather here to dissect the siblings, the global favorites,
the wealthy American capitalist, and the rugged middle child. Strictly professionals only, leave the amateurs on the village green.
First, the eldest, the skinny one, the favorite child of the entire planet. Association football, or soccer if you prefer to annoy the purists. 211 member nations in FIFA, more than the UN, a truly global footprint where the sun never sets on a 0-0 draw.
These are not tanks, they are gazelles, marathon runners in high socks, covering 7 miles a match with a cardio fitness level that mocks the sedentary.
And while the average salary sits comfortably in the millions, the outliers are astronomical. Saudi contracts pushing $200 million per season. The finances are a king's ransom, yet a strange dichotomy. The English Premier League churns $6 billion a year for a man to kick a ball into a net. Men and women both ply this trade professionally, from the NWSL in the States to the WSL in England. The gap is closing, but the skill remains the same. Use the feet, only the feet, unless you are the goalie or taking a throw-in or diving.
Ah, the acting skill, Academy Award worthy. A gentle breeze knocks them over, clutching shins in imaginary agony,
only to sprint away seconds later like a miracle occurred. It is a game of tension, of low scores, where one goal is a feast, and the foot actually makes contact with the ball for 90% of the game.
Then there is the loud, wealthy brother who lives in the basement of North America. The NFL, a financial juggernaut generating $20 billion annually.
The richest league on earth, yet played professionally in only one country. Sorry, Canada, the CFL is a delightful cousin, but we are talking the big money here.
A male-only profession where the gender line is absolute on the field. The audience is 100 million strong for the Super Bowl, but they are mostly there for the commercials and the halftime show.
The stats here are a study in specialization, a biological experiment.
You have the wide receiver, 6'1", 200 pounds, sprinting 40 yards in 4.3 seconds. Then the offensive lineman, 6'5", 350 pounds of immovable mass. A physique range that spans from Olympic sprinter to refrigerator with legs.
They wear armor, helmets, shoulder pads, rib protectors, thigh pads, gladiators dressed like stormtroopers to survive the collision.
The quarterback earns $60 million a year to throw a prolate spheroid, which, ironically, is rarely touched by a human foot.
It is a game of stops and starts, 60 minutes on the clock, yet the ball is only in play for an average of 11 minutes.
If the rest is huddles, replays, timeouts, and a man in a headset measuring inches with a chain.
It is tactical warfare, complex chess played by giants who need oxygen masks on the sideline. Finally, the rugged middle child, the one who forgot his helmet but remembered his manners. Rugby union, popular in the Commonwealth.
The UK, France, New Zealand, South Africa. Professional leagues like the Top 14 and the Premiership fight for relevance.
But the money is humble compared to the siblings. The highest paid superstar might scrape together $1 million a year.
A rounding error for the American quarterback or the global striker. Men and women play this game too, with professional leagues growing.
But the physique is a terrifying blend of the other two worlds. The prop, 280 pounds of density.
Short neck, ears like cauliflower. The winger, 200 pounds of muscle and sprint speed. They play 80 minutes continuously.
It's no timeouts, no commercial breaks, and here is the kicker, no pads. No helmets, just a mouth guard and a prayer. They smash into each other with the force of a car crash, then apologize to the referee, calling him sir. The rules are a confusing delight.
Hence, you must pass backward to go forward. If the ball goes forward, 8 strangers bind together to shove 8 other strangers. It is a game where the fitness level requires the cardio of a soccer player and the impact tolerance of a linebacker, all for a fraction of the paycheck.
They do not dive when hit. They bandage the blood and keep running, because in this family, feigning injury is the only true sin. So there they stand, the actor, the tank, and the soldier. One dominates the world, one dominates the bank account, and one dominates the emergency room. The soccer player runs until he collapses. The football player hits until he is stopped. The rugby player bleeds until the whistle blows. Different weights, different wallets, different rules. But all chasing the same chaotic joy of moving an object from point A to point B, while someone else tries desperately to stop them. Thank you for joining us for this edition of Halliburton Sports. We'll leave you with some stats.